What's been going on, man? What happened this week?
Thing. Oh, so
you was on the BT Awards.
Yeah, I had the
finessing and flexing.
We did the BT Awards Zoom interviews. Big Tigger moderated the interviews, and we got to sometimes there was like 40 DJs on air personalities across the country on there. So it was dope. It was cool. And then some of us got to ask questions. I got to ask D Nice a question about DJing and shit. But
a lot of y'all might be thinking the same thing I was thinking. Who the fuck is D Nice?
My name is D Nice.
Cruz gonna tell you.
Exactly.
That was good.
And that's
that was
my
good.
way. Well, that's how. That's also how.
You see how you came in with that? That was pretty dope.
Yeah, no, thanks.
They call that a segue.
Oh, a segue?
Yeah, alley oop.
Woo! Slam dunk.
Right. So BT, you right? Everything okay?
Yeah. So yeah, D Nice. My name is D Nice.
D Nice, nice guy. Very family oriented, strong roots of the community. As we wait for Cruz, because he's texting.
That's how I got it. So whatever. I got to ask him a pretty cool question about DJing. So that was dope.
And you got to meet the real J. Cruz, so that was pretty cool.
That's not nice. That's not nice. I got to meet the legendary J. Cruz from L.A.
I think you're pretty legendary yourself, bro.
Thank you. But I even during the Zoom. When we introduced ourselves, I introduced myself as I was like, "Yo, I'm Jay Cruz in Dallas."
So he was like,
not to be confused with the more famous Jay Cruz in L.A. He was like, "Oh, like humble."
So he was like, "My name is Jay Cruz."
I was like, "I'm like the generic version." I mean, I even DM'd him like, "Yo, it's crazy because I came up with the name Jay Cruz and." If I would have known who you were at the time of coming up with my name, I wouldn't necessarily. I might have went a different route. You know what I'm saying? Because
but honestly, bro, that's like saying my name is Jose and you got a cousin named Jose.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Jay Cruz isn't right, but we spell it similar too. Like the J is just a letter J. We both do that the same,
right?
And then he's CRUZ and I'm KRUZ. Like if we did a show together. Wink, wink.
Sounds like you're trying to start a bromance.
It could be the Cruise and Cruise show.
The Cruise and Cruise show.
And you could be like the sidekick.
Like the sidekick?
It's messed up.
I feel like I would run the show more. But whatever, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? My vast experience, you know what I'm saying? But whatever.
Right.
Whatever.
I mean, I'm a vet, but
whatever.
You want to make me a sidekick?
Sure. You guys want to cut me a check, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, bro. I'm not against
it. Take one for the team,
yeah,
huh?
Hey, whatever, bro.
It can only be the Cruise and Cruise show. It can't be the Cruise and Zay show.
Maybe it should be the Zay and the Cruises.
All right. Well, he doesn't want to do a show with me.
You don't know that. You don't know what he wants. Cruz.
We don't know. We don't know what he wants.
You know what I'm talking about, SA.
So Texas realtors are doing away with the term
this is
master
the thing.
bedroom.
Yeah, this is the thing with John Legend, right?
Well, no, John Legend responded to it on Twitter.
So how's it all tied together? Tell us about it.
Yeah, well, I was. What are you doing?
Go ahead, tell us about it.
Shut up. Hold on. You can comment
right
after I'm done.
Just say it. God.
Let me repeat myself. Texas realtors, Zay,
I'm gonna eat my apple.
Are doing away with the term master bedroom because apparently it has a nasty history where where it.
Oh, because master.
Yeah, like Massa's bedroom.
Massa.
Yeah,
it's the Massa bedroom.
Right, like Massa.
Yeah, I don't think I like that either.
Yeah, I never thought about it.
Yeah,
but a lot of people are bringing a lot of stuff to attention, and we're as a human being, you should learn things every day. You know, and sometimes you don't know the core, the where things stem from. Or what started something. So you might have to go back and change it. So yeah, because they want to say, what are they going to change it to from master to what? I showed you the
primary
to primary. Primary.
I was eating an apple.
Why did I say no? I was making fun of myself. Primary. I gotta say it like a G. What the fuck's wrong with me? Primary. Zay, what are you doing?
Because I was eeating an apple. I didn't want to put it on. I didn't want to put it on the mic.
Shit, that shit works. People.
Oh, you talking about the ASM shit? Hey, check this out. Check this out.
Good. All right.
Is that doing anything for anybody?
I don't know.
Is anybody excited about that?
Who knows? We'll see. We'll see if people comment about it. Like, oh, that was my favorite part when Zay was eating an apple. That was my favorite part of the podcast when Zay started eating that apple. So John Legend commented on that, on a post about that, saying the real problem is that black people aren't shown. Here, I don't want to.
What, like they're not shown like the right houses that are available on the market? You mean?
Yeah, they're not shown the real. Okay, he said.
Do you agree with that?
Real problem: realtors don't show black people all the properties they qualify for. Fake problem: calling master bedroom the master bedroom. Fix the real problem: realtors.
I like that.
And then he said, realtors that don't do that. Shout out to you, the ones who do. Do better. I kind of was having fun with it, like. With primary bedroom, I don't know. Can we call it like the presidential bedroom or like the no kids allowed bedroom or like?
What about the big room? What's wrong with that?
What if there's
the big room?
What if there's 4 rooms?
This is the big one. This is the big room because the master
the big
and
bedroom.
or
This is the big bedroom.
I'm just saying, like the master and or primary bedroom historically is the biggest room, right?
I guess yeah. Well, now it's the primary. Do you? I don't have a problem with them changing that though.
So,
I guess.
I mean, as a kid though, like, so you get the secondary and the what? How does that work?
Primary. Oh, secondary. Oh, I see what you mean. Secondary bedroom.
You know what I mean? So what does it make the other
bedrooms? What's the
because
term?
the other ones are just bedrooms. The master bedroom is the big bedroom. So
yeah,
the primary bedroom is more like.
Oh, that's gone.
I don't know if I even like primary. Maybe I think they should try again. I don't think master or primary is the one.
You don't like primary?
Well, because then it's secondary, and if I'm living in a secondary room,
like
I'm gonna feel
like
that,
presidential bedroom, vice president.
I'm just saying. Let me put it to you like this, Cruz.
Is
you're
the
dad.
governor's bedroom.
I mean, Cruz, you're a dad, right? So let's say you sleep with mom and dad in the master bedroom or the primary bedroom, so to speak, right? And then I have to live in the secondary bedroom. I would feel like a second-class citizen in the second. That's all I'm saying, man. So, like, isn't that the same thing? Like, isn't that kind of like, no?
I mean, no. I don't. The correlation of secondary and second-class citizen is what's making me laugh.
Right.
But for a child isn't buying a home.
Well, so now a child's a second-class citizen? Shout out to the kids.
So, yeah, I mean, they're doing away with the name. Now, this is just Texas Realtors. It's not like, well, we're in Texas, so, I mean, I guess that's
Wait, everybody stop for ASM. No, I'm just fucking around.
You're not eating. It's too gone. It's got the initials.
Right. So that's good. And so hold on. So John Legend is pretty much saying that that's just a sub issue. It's not like the real issue. Yeah, I agree with him. And I just think they should go back to the drawing board on it, like master, primary. I don't like either of them.
I guess primary makes sense.
What else was the other thing I wanted to talk about?
Voter fraud?
No. Which obviously is an issue, but I don't know. I don't even know. Why'd you even say that?
Limiting polling stations.
You're doing too much Al Sharpton.
The issues of the day.
That's what you're doing.
But what did we say? No, there was something else, man. We just talked about it.
Yeah, I was watching this show called Billy on the Street the other day on Netflix.
That's not what we're supposed to be talking about.
Pretty funny.
It's not what we're talking
about. Okay. So I am an assistant coach on my son's flag football team for Little Gino.
Gang.
Kindergarten / first grade. I've been coaching for a couple years, and it's a lot of fun and whatever with the PSA system.
You might have seen me on the Instagram.
Yeah, the one coaching video. Remember
right,
that one?
Yeah.
That was when I was on the CW TV network because I'm also a TV personality, not just a radio personality. Thank you. Anyway,
let the record show.
I have a complaint because the past 2 games, the other team just didn't show up, and it's been the same team. 2 times.
Wait, isn't that like a forfeit though? How does that work?
Who cares? Whatever. Like keeping track of. I mean, we want to win, but yeah.
We want to win.
If you don't show up, but my thing is, they don't even hit us up and tell us they're not coming.
That's disrespectful.
Like, where's the common courtesy here?
Right.
These are like kids. Like,
be a gentleman.
Like, so two games in a row.
You know how hard it is to get these freaking kids up in the morning.
Two games in a row.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you. I'm saying like that would be my reaction to
absolutely.
it. Like
2 games in a row, we've had to show up. Split our own team up and play against ourselves because the other team don't show up. And not only don't they not show up, they don't even call and tell us they're not showing up.
So wait, so it's just y'all just hanging out in the field by yourselves?
Yeah, even the refs don't got to do nothing. They just sit there. They ain't got to do nothing.
That sucks, bro.
I mean, at least, we had enough players to where the kids had a good time.
So what, they run like a scrimmage still, just so like the kids came out already?
Yeah, that's what we did. We split them up. Me and the coaches, we split them up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Gino scores.
Of course.
All the time. Gino's my child. But
yeah,
no, we got some good players. It's a lot of fun. No, but I just think it's okay, so here's this is why I was saying this. My point of the story was I come to find out parents or coach or somebody from the other team, not that team specifically, come to find out that we have coaches in our league. I'm not going to name anybody. Apparently, somebody in our league thinks that the coronavirus is a hoax. And they even, put it out there. And everybody was not cool with that. Zay, I know you indulge in... Don't make that face, Zay, because I know you indulge in conspiracy theories. I know you do. If somebody says a good enough conspiracy theory... I know when the coronavirus was first hitting, I'd come over and you'd be like, you know what's causing it, right? And I'd be like, what? You'd be like, 5G, and I'd be like, what? And then the next day I'd come over, and you'd be like, yo, you know what's? He's like, yo, I know what it is. I'd be like, what is it? He'd be like, it's the banks. I said the banks.
Don't make stuff up. You're making stuff up.
And then a week later, I'd come over and you'd come over and be like, Zay, what's up? You'd be like, oh man, you got your mask on? And then I'd be like, yeah. And you'd be like, you got a mask? And I'd be like, yeah. And then you'd be like, you don't need them. It's all bullshit.
I never said that.
It's all lies.
I never said that. Ever.
You're like, who's this Dr. Fauci dude? Have you seen that special about him? It's all lies. He's the devil.
Dr. Fauci, though, hey, look, though, you got to watch that guy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I watch that guy.
Even Bill Gates, you know what I'm saying? But I will say this, you know what I'm saying? While I might entertain certain ideas, I deal exclusively in facts. Because the truth of the matter is, while we might like to talk about that shit, just sitting around, shooting the shit, drinking a beer, whatever, but at the end of the day, we don't have any way of proving that. So we can't use that as facts in everyday life. Then we'd be psychotic. So here's the thing, right? Where it came from, who planted it here or all that. These are things we're probably never going to know. Who shot JFK? You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you.
But one thing that we can't discount is the fact that the virus is real. All right? Terry lost his dad to it.
Terry's his friend.
Yeah.
Did you say his friend?
Right. Everybody knows Terry. Everybody knows Terry. You know what I'm saying? Terry lost his dad to it recently. I had another friend that lost his dad to it. All his organs just stopped working. My cousin, she had it. She said she tried to call my uncle and she couldn't get out enough strength.
But she survived though.
She did survive.
Yeah, but I've seen videos of people who get sick and they get sick for a month.
But bro, this shit is for real.
Yeah, no, and I get it. I've seen videos of people they're lying. It's not real. None of it. And everybody's entitled to
I hate that shit. You sound dumb for real. But I just want to put that out there.
My thing is this: if we're in a league for children, 6 and 7 years old playing flag football, or 5-year-olds playing flag football, regardless if you don't believe it or not, please take the precautions.
The children, man. What about the children?
And do me a favor, don't send it in an email.
Right. No, I don't check emails.
Keep your opinion to yourself. They put it in a public email for everybody to see.
Wait. Rewind. So it was
I'm snitching. I'm doing too much. I need to stop. You
so
told me not to do
right
this,
now.
and I'm doing it. We got to stop. I'm being a big snitch. I got to stop.
So
told you that's why I never sold drugs. I wasn't good at it. I wasn't good at keeping my mouth shut. Yeah. So I mean, again, if you're entitled to your opinion, but what if it's not a hoax? What if it's not? I'm saying it's not, but I'm saying
I'm pretty sure it's not.
No, it's not a hoax. But what I'm saying that to the person who thinks it's a hoax, right? I'm just telling them.
Do you think that maybe it's a tool that's being used?
Okay, I saw a story that came out about none of the protests have caused the numbers to increase.
I saw that too. What do you think about that?
I'm not saying I had a problem with the protest, and I feel like people were out there saying, you know what, it's worth the risk. The movement is, this cause is worth the risk, and I'm cool with that. But I find it hard to believe that many people, and I know a lot of people had masks on, and I know it was outside, it wasn't indoors. I just find that a little hard to believe.
Well, let me ask you this.
Nobody the numbers didn't go up at all because of all the protests? I mean, there was a lot of protesting. A lot of people around each other. Again, a lot of masks, because if you go back and look at tapes, tons of people had masks on. There's more people wearing masks in protests than at the Trump rally recently in Tulsa.
And all of those guys that work for Trump.
How many people have coming up?
It's like 24, they say.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. So, So yeah, no, it to me, it's definitely not a hoax. But there are people out there that think it's a hoax. Obviously, because I came across one, not personally, but that's why I wanted to talk about.
That annoys me, bro. Like when people do that. Like I get the whole, staying educated and using all the information around you. Like, I utilize and put those same things into my daily hustle. But at the same time, like we need to operate from facts, bro. You know?
Yeah. Not conspiracy theories.
No.
Like it's okay to sit down on a computer and indulge and watch them, but to spew it,
Yeah.
to like back it up, to give it energy and like, what? It's
Yeah.
fake. It's all fake.
Yeah, I
Are you
can't.
crazy? Why
Nah.
stop being a what's the word? Gullible, not zombie.
Sheep?
Sheep. Yeah, you stop being a sheep. Stop believing everything. And I'm like, yo, chill. Like you're watching way too much YouTube.
Yeah, I think like,
All right.
and here's my thing. Like I really like to listen to conspiracy theories. I
enjoy it.
get a personal kick out of it.
Hey, do you think we went to the moon?
Terry doesn't.
I know. I have watched.
And we have an episode of In Theory coming out where he actually talks about it. And
You're not going to give him a show.
it's done.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's done.
Good luck to Terry.
Terry's gonna be driving around a Bentley.
Yeah, right. I've watched those videos. I've watched those videos, and there's times where it makes me second guess us landing to the moon because
He says you're not gonna give him a show.
I said what?
You said you're not gonna give him a show. That just it registered late with me.
now. I was like, you're not going to give a show, are you? And you're like, yeah, I am.
So and we cover that on there too, and it's like about the fact that it would actually take that much more, just as much effort to put a man on the moon as it would to fake the whole thing.
Yeah, and I get it. It was for the race of the Russians, so we pretended to get there before they did, and blah 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 blah. I enjoy it, but I don't. In at a party, I'm not going to stand because there's more fact that we did. There's more leaning, and not to say that just because that's it, it's not possible that we didn't land on the moon. I'm just going to lean with more. I see more facts that they say are facts that we did land on the moon.
Right.
But there's a small part of me that says, "What if?" Absolutely, 100%.
I'm like
but
that.
not with coronavirus.
Like I'm like
Not
that with the moon and the conspiracy stuff. It's like I'm willing to entertain it.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna go out there, live my life, and preach the shit that you're spewing out to me.
Absolutely not. Like the flat Earth theory.
Yeah,
I listen to it.
I like
I
to,
see that. I get it.
Oh, yeah,
trying to
yeah,
disprove
pass
it.
that shit, crazy
They
motherfucker.
didn't- Okay. Oh, recently I came across an article about.
Because that's really where those conspiracy theories come up.
So the article says so it was a live stream feed from a satellite or an astronaut ship or whatever,
Word.
and it shows the Earth. But they say flat Earth theorists say that they always use a.
You talking about when they did the space, when Red Bull did the space jump?
No. This was recent. What's the eggshell? Not the eggshell. The fisheye. Fisheye.
Oh,
lens?
fisheye lens.
Fisheye
Yeah,
lens.
fisheye lens.
They said that the lens that was shooting wasn't fisheye, and it shows that the world is flat. But they always show us the world. NASA always shows the world through a fisheye lens, so it keeps us thinking that the world is round.
Right.
But I watched the clip, and it shows you two different views, and the other view, it is a straight line. It really is. But in the other view, it has more of
Is
a
this?
curve.
I think you're talking about the space, the Red Bull space jump.
The Red Bull space jump was a while ago.
Yeah, but they did like it was. They had the same.
This isn't the first time people say that they've used the
Well,
wrong
because
lens.
they only jumped from the space jump. They didn't actually jump from space. They jumped from like the upper atmosphere.
Yeah.
Because there's like layers of space
no, I
apparently.
understand
You know
that.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
I got you. There's still air up there, but it's really thin.
Yeah, it's like the ozone or some shit.
Yeah,
you know? I can't
right,
really
right.
describe.
There's
I'm
still
not the
air up there, though. Yeah,
right.
absolutely. Not
You know
really.
what's not a hoax? Coronavirus or the fact that Dr. Dre
Yeah, so
and Kanye
I saw
may
a
be coming
post
out with
that
an album.
Kanye West and Dr. Dre are in the studio together, and then I even saw Snoop. I mean, Snoop was there too, I think. Did you see that? Because Snoop did posted a video like, Kanye got some new music.
I had got some inside info that they were supposed to release an album this week. So it didn't come out.
Because of the COVID-19 numbers going back up?
I don't know what because of it, but it was supposed to come out at midnight on, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. I might be wrong on that.
So
I
what
forget
are we
on
looking
what
at?
day.
Are we looking at Kanye West album that they worked together on? Is that what
with
we're looking
Dr.
at?
Dre.
Is this another gospel album?
This is Jesus part 2.
It is?
Yeah.
No, for real it is? It's another
Part 2.
gospel album?
Yeah, it's another gospel album.
Because that last one was a gospel album,
Yeah,
right?
the blue one, Jesus is King.
I'm
So
gonna
this is
be
Jesus is
honest.
King, too.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say something. I really haven't heard it.
You haven't heard Jesus is King? Bro, I work out to Jesus is King.
But you like gospel music, though.
I mean, I like all music, just for the record. I like all, I listen to rock, I listen to classical music, I'm just a music head, so I just, whatever,
No, I like. I
was
mean,
listening, bro, I was listening
I
to
like
the Beatles
all-
the other day.
I mean,
and people was looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Like, that's just, that's my vibe.
Well,
I just-
I mean, Frank
Hey,
Sinatra. I'll
Jude.
throw in some.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah, no, there's certain music I'm just not a. I'm
Like
not, I'm not a fan of.
what you don't like?
Gospel. I'm not a fan of gospel music.
Why? It makes you feel spiritual? You're scared of that? I mean,
Uh,
Cruz, because we
You
all
can
know,
say
you know
whatever
what I'm
you want.
saying? You're a
can
little,
say- I'm a little what,
you're a little,
Jay?
you're a little anti religion. Well, we all are in a way. I'm a spiritual person myself, but
Oh, that is the lane. That's the cop out, right?
what is the cop out?
That's what everybody says. It's like you want to keep your foot in the church, but you don't want to keep. You want to keep one foot in and one foot out. So y'all be like, "Oh, I'm not religious. I'm spiritual." That's what everybody says.
because I believe I believe in the
It's-
common. I
no,
believe in the good,
it- no,
and I believe
it's
in
all
being a
science.
righteous person.
Nope, none of it's
the church.
Ain't no spirit.
Hold on, the church is
Ain't no-
inside of me.
bloop, bloop,
The church is
bloop, bloop.
inside of you.
You know what's inside you?
You're the temple.
Do you know what's inside you?
You're the temple.
Organs.
You're the
That's
temple.
what's inside you.
All right.
Organs, buddy.
You're the temple, bro.
Or what temple? A temple is a building.
You are the temple.
I am a human being. I am
Do you
made
carry
up of
righteous-
protons.
Do you
and
carry
neutrons
righteousness inside
and
of you?
atoms. Do you hear me?
Do you carry righteousness inside of you?
Anyway, so it's
Answer
a
the
gospel
question.
album. I thank you for informing us about that.
This is Cruz's ASM moment.
Do you think? So, what do you think? I mean, I
think it's gonna be crazy.
Crazy dope. Like,
Again, I
think the
listened-
sound is gonna be whatever. Like the sound that we're gonna
Bro,
get.
the
from
last
those
joint,
two.
the one he had
gonna be dope.
with the clips on it.
Yeah.
Now remember, like, just listen to the statement that I just said. The one he had with the clips on it. The clips doesn't make music together no more.
Yeah, because one went gospel.
He brought them
went gospel.
together to do this record. Oh. And you missed out on it because you've been living under a
that's
fucking rock
so-
somewhere.
Wait, on the album he did that?
On Jesus is King 1. I mean, you got when you go home on your way, iTunes it up, you know what I'm saying? And just kick back to it.
Free YouTube.
I mean, hey, whatever you like.
Paying for shit.
All right. I mean, but what I'm saying, you should
Gospel
go.
music should be free. I'll argue.
Radio should be too.
It is.
Well, you should work for free.
What?
Well, because in essence, that's what you're saying an artist should do. That's how
I'm
they
sorry,
get paid.
what?
You should work for free.
No.
That's what you're saying.
Gospel
Kanye, a
music-
gospel artist should do.
No.
Work for free.
No.
So what are you saying?
That gospel artists and gospel music should technically be free
Why?
because it's religious.
And?
And how do you? We always talk bad about how they fucking pass that plate around.
You got to pass the plate around. Shit. Hey,
Shit, what?
you got to pass the plate around.
Huh?
You don't. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Do you believe in giving to something that you might believe in your heart is bigger than you? A cause?
Yes.
A people?
Absolutely.
A family?
100%.
The same thing, ain't it?
What, religion?
We're not talking about religion. We're talking about the plate. Now, let's get specific. We're talking about the plate.
giving, donating to that.
Right.
Okay. All right. I mean, I get it. That's a good point.
We all come here to worship.
Good
We
point.
use up the electricity. We drink up the wine. We eat up the bread. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
Somebody got to pay for this.
Get it?
My son in Boston, every 3
listen to me.
months. Listen to me. Every 3 months, he pays for what the Santa Cena. The bread and the thing. I send that in his name every 3 months to church.
Stop it.
That's what I do.
Stop it.
I'm not going to stop it. I'm going to
Stop
do it again in
Just stop it.
2 months or
Stop
whatever
it.
time it is.
Save the money.
No. One time, I gave 12 computers to that same church.
That's cool. You're giving. That's awesome. You're giving back.
You know why, Cruz? Because I walk around my house and I tell myself, literally, I did this the other day. I walk around my house and I tell myself, I'm a millionaire. And I just have so much money. I have to give it to people. I can't think of enough things to spend it
Can
on.
I get some money then?
Yeah, you can have some.
All right, cool. Well, I'll take some money.
First-
on a serious note, though, do we know when this thing's dropping? Do you have any idea? I know you'd be like, you kind of have, some insight.
You got to keep our ear to the street because, inside sources were telling us that it was this week.
Uh-huh.
But again, Kanye and them, they've been known to just kind of sneak it on you. So it might just be
Oh
on.
yeah, it's 20.
It might
Nowadays they could just drop
it might
tonight
just drop it on
if they want.
You know what? As a matter of fact, this is something you don't know about. And before we go, I have to talk about this. Max B has an album out, iTunes right now.
Shouts to Max B.
Max B.
That's
Now,
dope.
from what I understand, they recorded it inside of the prison. Because, you can do it nowadays. You got phones. You can record
Yeah,
a
the
whole
videos
album
I
on
see,
your phone,
they're
you can,
frying chicken in jail. I'm
Hey,
like,
man.
I'm out
Hey,
here
man.
like, what?
Hey,
This is
man.
crazy. They got pizza in there.
Max B album. I'm excited about it.
How long you been locked up?
It's been years. He's got his life sentence.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, wow. All right, so